Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How you all doing? Happy Saturday.
Woo. Welcome to our YouTube channel. We are the Common Sense Sisters.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If it's your first time meeting these beautiful ladies or hearing our beautiful voices, you are highly welcome to all our returning I will see Jobestina in the house. To all our returning Common Sense Squad members, we appreciate you all. We hope you all are doing well.
Today we made sure that the mute button was not on, so I'm sure that yours can hear us. If you're watching and you cannot hear us,
then let us know. Okay?
So we don't talk for like a minute.
You don't hear us, right? Yep. If it's your first time of seeing our videos, my name is Yo-Yo.
My name is Ella.
Yes. Just to let you know of the basic rules and regulations.
Yes.
And the building.
All kinds. First time here, normal scheduled announcement. Today's topic is going to be very sensitive. So as usual, we employ everybody, both new and returning squad members, to please be respectful, be open-minded. You have to stay on topics. We're going to be having 2 live shows today. So we're going to be very, very time cautious on both shows. Don't use bad words. Also, subscribe, like, share the video, and remember to turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever we post our videos or whenever we're going live like this. Yeah. Also, if you're new to the channel, you can visit the About page, learn more about the Common Sense Sisters and the Common Sense Squad. You can stay up to date on the community pages where we'll post like whatever latest thing is going on, all the live
and the voting poll,
the voting poll,
the debates and the opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our playlist has many videos for you also to watch. Watch with the adverts and their section into different styles for you depending on the mood that you are in. And finally, you can find us on different social media platforms. We are Common Sense Sisters
everywhere you go.
We are spreading common sense around the
globe.
So if you're not following us on Instagram, on
Facebook,
on Twitter, on YouTube, what are you doing? Waiting you gain. What have you gained? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
And as you're coming in, be giving the video a thumbs up, okay?
Please give the video a thumbs up when you're coming in.
We know that the Europeans and the Africans, they'll be celebrating their Mother Day.
Yes.
We in the North Americas, and I'm referring to us in the North America side. Don't ask me where.
We're in North America. If you're not in North America,
I don't know. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Okay, and we thought, what better way, to talk about this topic of today than to bring it. Ella, please drop.
Egosa, hi.
Welcome, Egosa. Please drop the thumbnail for today's topic.
The thumbnail for today's first show.
Sensitive topic for today's live show. Very sensitive, and it's going to be emotional. We don't know how it's going to turn out, but we know it's going to be very emotional. But the most sensitive topics are the realities of what's happening in the world today. And Common Sense Sisters, we don't shy away from what, in quote, people will say, these are difficult topics, don't trespass it. No!
Those are the ones that we even like talking about.
Now there we can't trespass.
That's where I
shook my head. I shook my head inside. I said, now here I won't pass. Waiting there that late. More also when it concerns my gender. Female gender. The thumbnail is saying stop dating single mothers.
Why you shouldn't marry a single mom. And all of that.
So we have questions that we'll be asking. We'll be reading some stories. We'll be playing some videos for you to watch. And
Eunice, welcome. Eunice from Canada.
Yes, so
Eunice, happy Mother's Day in advance for tomorrow.
Yes, for tomorrow. Yep.
And as usual, just you guys should know, our Wi-Fi is doing tumbo. So you may or may not be seeing our faces, depending on the Wi-Fi.
But we'll be switching in and out.
We'll be switching it. We are very, very spontaneous ladies. And we chose this topic for the first show because in the voting poll on the community page, people said we should choose. So we chose. This is our choice.
Yeah. So we're starting this one. So gather all your friends, gather everybody. Those of you that are working in the office, please go and tell your boss that they need to be multitasking right now. They have to tune into the live show, okay? And we want to talk about this issue. We must talk about this issue. Why not, Ella?
Of course.
Who will tell us no, we'll not talk about this issue?
Who them be? Where they come from?
I don't know who is. And those of you that are watching us that you are unable to comment, we are seeing you and appreciate you.
Like the video and share.
Yes.
Okay, so today the first live show, I said we're talking about single mothers. I think we've done a good intro waiting for people to come in. Go straight to the point. So who is a single mother?
Please be writing this thing down on your notepad.
In the comment section, who is a single mom?
Question number 1. So you, what does that mean?
What does that mean? What does she encompass? What is the story? What is her lifestyle? The obvious thing is that we know that obviously a single mom has children. But beyond that, who is a single mother? When you hear somebody say I'm a single mom, or if somebody points at somebody and say she's a single mom or whatever, what does that mean to you? Who are they? What makes them a single mother? What makes them? So who and what? Very two important questions. You don't really teach us for English class now. Who, what, where, how, when, where. I don't know.
You should go school.
I go school now.
The law and the states.
The medicals and the research.
I know someone that do this your hair. Say.
Yeah.
I don't want to press your.
We have one new people coming in. Eunice is saying, meanwhile, I'm already boiling by what the lumpens will shameless.
The boy, we need you to bring it to the boy.
Vera, welcome.
Today,
greetings. So, like we're saying, why they do to
Yeah.
So, who is a single mom to you? What does she encompass? Have you met one before? Do you know one? If somebody says you are reading an essay that's talking about a single mom, how do you picture that person in your mind? What do you guys think? And girls and ladies and gentlemen.
And you can be dropping your definition in the comment section. We can also be pinning it. We have now put the water inside the kettle and we're sending it to the boy. We are cooking something up and getting you people ready. I know some people are running up and down trying to meet up with the live show. So we are warming up everything for you people. Okay.
And I don't want to say who a single mom is to.
I don't want to define them.
Because now some people will copy them. I've already written down. We are taking our notes on our expensive iPhones. People tell you put it.
Me, my own is in my head. You know, say me at the top from mine. They come directly to my brain. So be letting us know that.
Before we start the first story, Abby.
Yes, we'll go into any other question when you go get that they'll be thinking about.
Those are the main one. I think that's the main one. Yeah, who's a single mom to you and all that stuff. What does she
mean?
What does she mean? Like beyond her children, who is she?
Yes.
Who is that? Because when you get to place that human being in your head, then you will be able to kind of relate to the stories that we'll be sharing today. Once you're able to kind of identify, just leave it in there and make the Wi-Fi shake. I want the person no go fit do all this fine makeup. Can't they hide them? It's not right. So who is a single mom? So you people are quiet in the comment section. Let me give them ideas.
Well, you can for your own opinion though.
Because we're trying to unpack this topic.
And if you really don't, I think if you don't want to divulge what your opinion is,
I don't have an opinion about it. It's like
it's your own personal definition.
It's not really a definition. It's like what they call the icebreaker, like helping people unpack what it means.
Maybe they are thinking. I think some people are actually thinking of the answers. I think that's what I think. I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's what they are thinking, and we can start telling, like the story because when I was going to work today, the radio kept on different radio stations that I listen to here in Toronto. I have my favorite anyways because they play Nigerian music. 98.7. Okay. And then there's another radio station I like. There's something they call mom fashion. Mom fashion is like what your mother did or what you do to your children, the tricks you play on them, right? But then the 98.7 talks about, I think there was a time we were talking about like single moms, celebrating like single mom, and like there's going to be like a comedy show this weekend to celebrate moms, especially like single moms. And you have single moms calling in, and I'm struggling to use the word single moms because I like using the word single parents. But I know that for us to have a balance, for this thing to sink in for today's topic, I have to use the word single mom.
Because you're identifying the female in the relationship.
Yes. So you have mothers that will call in and talk about the things they have to go through and how they have to juggle up things and how like sometimes Sundays is like their busiest days because like prepping for the week, and some of them get to win ticket to shows to just go and hang out and have a me time for themselves. And then you go to another side of the world. The other side of the world.
Of the continent.
On the continent
of which Afrique.
The continent
where melanin popping shine bright, but they destroy the melanin.
You turn the globe, not of the equator. You go there. The way the single mothers are being treated, different too.
Crazy.
Anyways, before I continue, let me be hailing people calling me.
Olifade Abdurrahim, welcome.
It's a mom single-handedly take care of the kids.
Care of our kids.
The father is mostly absent.
See what I wanted you people to tell us. You see. Timothy, Ducky, our Ducky in Europe. Do you have a doctor in Europe? People don't have. They don't. Our doctor.
Ducky, when they say we are looking.
This is our Ducky. Thank you.
What other medication can you give?
We
appreciate you.
Thank you. And Egosa is agreeing with you. You're talking about single parents.
Yes, just that we have to be using the word single mom
because
we want to provoke the thought process of everybody. I want to provoke the thought process. We go to the other sides of the African side. There is the word single mom is met with stigma.
The humanization, discrimination, marginalization, all these abuse, downgradation, judgmentalization,
scatterism,
stigmatization,
doubtismization, blamingization. This word
to that word, there's a lot of
Asian.
The word get hunchback for Africa. When you say the word single mother, there is a lot of strain on the back.
Yes.
What up? Yeah.
We are.
So since Olifade has given us some definition, I think I will just try to unpack what I had in my notes. In my notes, I said, who do we call a single mother? Is a single mother a widow? Obviously, when a woman's husband dies, she becomes a widow, thereby becoming a single parent. Do you see widows as single mothers? Number 2, is she a divorcee? Meaning that her and her husband are divorced, so
legally
separated or whatnot, So she's a single mother as now a divorced woman. Is that who you see as a single mother? Is it a woman who has kids? Is she a woman who has kids out of wedlock? So she has kids and she's never been married before. Is that who you identify as a single mother? Or is a single mother a married woman who is single in her marriage?
As a wonderful Neka will say, a single mother is the one person that is doing both mother and father responsibility.
I like people's definition.
Neka!
Very wise.
You are great.
Very, very wise.
Yes, you are.
So now for everybody in here and whatnot, we've given you 6 different styles of who a single mother can be.
But you have to define.
You define her for yourself.
Ella was talking about this thing today, and I was drawing Ella. I say, it be like say this single mother title. It a shift, it a bend.
It depends.
So when you are married and you are single in the marriage,
are you a single mother?
The father of your children is more than is worse than irresponsibility.
Mommy and daddy responsibilities. Are you a single mother? Like only you go they do.
The 2 parents work. Say the father of the woman's children, the husband, is worse than irresponsible. The definition of irresponsibility.
For example, for Warri, when we stay before, there are many single married mothers.
Many of them. Which means that they are with their husband, but they do anything.
Olifade is saying that, and I don't think a divorced woman is automatically a single mother. Once a father is absent, even if you are married or not, you are basically a single mother.
Olifade is shaking the
wisdom. We need people to think.
Shaking the table.
JJ. A single mom is a mom that is solely responsible for raising a child financially, physically, and emotionally. Essentially, you have an absentee sperm donor. JSF,
who is an absentee sperm donor? Because some absentee sperm donor, they call them dad.
Papa. Or they call them, but maybe if your first child's name is Chima, they will say Papa Chima.
But it's not doing the papa duties.
Like I say, when you are married and now only they do everything, you are a married single mother.
Away!
It's good as we are unpacking this thing.
Because story they come.
Please, my dear, read what
some of you are laughing, but we see you on the other side. You say single mom is a single parent, and in capital letter, parents. raising a family solely due to many issues, including but not limited to divorce, death of spouse, absentee father, choice to bear kids out of marriage.
Eunice, look the definition when we give. Eunice can't say go define them. You know when you go to school and you're doing social studies, they write about the topic, they put the first thing, see definition. Now Eunice just give. Eunice, you are a teacher. You teach.
Eunice, we're so proud of you and we're so excited that we are living in the Canada inside. So we are close.
Canadian wisdom. When I see you, J, Canada. This is Canadian wisdom. It is not Queen Elizabeth that ministered this to me.
Nehi Kaba.
It is
Nehi Kaba.
Yes, so it's in a lecture.
Didactic lecture.
Yes. So thank you for pronouncing the word. That was taking me a minute.
As the number they increase, make the thumbs up button they increase.
Please hit the thumbs up and sharing. Timothy, you're welcome.
Fire is coming.
Another question
we are just warming up.
Why is there so much burden on this name of single motherhood? Why derogatory, you know? Why is it that you rarely hear of single fathers? Now, when Eunice even gave the definition, talking about, death or spouse can be including all of that. In Nigeria, you can hear, or in Africa, you can hear things like association of this community of widows, association of that community of widows, national widows of Nigeria, this of this. But we know the year widowers of things. We know the year widowers of this. We know the year single father, single papa, single daddy, single daddy. We don't hear single man, man that choose to have children, without being in a relationship. Why is there so much
stigma?
So much stigma.
And let me tell you people, there's something that just got across my mind right now.
Yes,
right now, organic.
Leave her.
Say when a woman's husband is dead, and maybe, for example, she moves to a new community, but with her children, but nobody knows her story. Then the people in that community will start saying, with all this battalion of children, only I wonder where her husband is. Yeah. Now single mama, now all these women will not get respect.
All these women will not get husband.
Then maybe somebody in the community would have heard women and say, now widow. Oh, now widow. Then the title will shift from single mom to widow. People say, now the death of her husband don't turn out to single mother. Some Africans have a toxic, venomous tongue.
Yeah. Why do some Africans also think that some single mothers or every single mother must be paired with a man?
Yes.
For her to seem worthy. Why is also that a thing? You see, I don't want to say cultural. I don't want to say society and make. I don't want to say. What do you people think? Make I say something.
Our society they very unfair to single mothers. Facts. Waiting they do. They are carrying so much responsibility. I don't even think that this. And when Monica is talking about society, I won't use the word society as the whole of Africa, because we're talking about the black nation. Because you know why? I think empathy and compassion is not enshrined into the constitution into the blood veins of the
African race for the most part.
We don't talk. They reach 20 minutes now. Now we go start. We don't water the ground now. We are bringing the seeds.
We agree on. Make I start with the video.
Anyone your spirit just move.
It be like say as they talk, my spirit they move me for video. Make we trash that one.
Fire is coming. Okay, hey, Samalu, how are you?
Samalu, greetings, so.
How are you?
Greetings.
We lack empathy naturally.
Empathy is not in the blood vein.
Should we not look for supernatural empathy?
Maybe buy empathy.
Yes, that's society I'm talking about. Thank you, Neka. I know the spirit is connecting.
Okay, yours.
Please, fire is coming.
Stand by, everybody.
This thing we're about to show you is very sensitive.
We have watched it only once.
And we did that today.
Pissed off. We go play and phone.
We got hide our face.
So please, everybody, increase your volume whilst we start playing this right now. I'm gonna share the screen. Give me 1 second. All right. Are you people seeing this man here? Me, I'm seeing him. Oyoyo, are you seeing him?
Are you people seeing him? We're seeing him.
If we play this recording, if you are hearing, let us know that you are hearing. If you're not hearing, let us know, please. We want to play it only once. It's 2 minutes and 5 seconds. So you have to listen attentively. And we don't want to repeat this recording. Honestly, it's not worth it. So for the sake of this thing, we're going to play it only once. Yo, you're here, they grand.
Yeah, they grant.
I don't know if you know the year too, because I don't know time. Okay, let's start.
The truth is that the single moms, they are low quality women. The truth is when it comes to women differentiate men based on high quality and low quality. A broke man, a man without money, is low quality. And to a woman, a man with money is high quality. Now, for men, I don't see any reason why a man who has worked hard, to become something in life should go and go and pick a woman who has given birth to another man. The greatest honor a woman can do for a man is to give birth to a child for that man. Now, why the hell should you go for a woman? Why the hell should you go and put a ring on a woman's finger who has given the greatest honor any woman can give a man to another man before you? Why the hell? The truth is, in as much as women don't like broke men, majority of men would like to date or marry single moms. That's the reality. But single moms will always like to argue. They always like to debase these facts. These are facts. The only kind of men who marry single moms are men with that option. And men who think that the best they can do is a single mom. A man who has option, who has many single girls chasing him, won't settle for a single mom. And the men who are settling for single moms, I don't know what honor you guys gain in raising another man's kid, in being with a woman who has already given the greatest honor a woman can give to a man, to another man before you. A single mom will always be attached to her baby daddy. A single mom will always put her kids before you. A single mom is coming into that marriage not because she loves you, no, because she's looking for a man to use his resources to raise her kids for another man. So for me, there is no dignity in marrying a single mom. Only low quality men do that. Because if a woman can't marry a broke guy, why should a man marry a single mom who is low quality? It's as simple as that.
Make una dey see Mumu face.
Who the link?
Where in face dey? Make her put in face so that anybody that wants to be upset, you go dey look in face.
It is. We are getting the link ready.
Please be hitting the like button.
Nah, I don't want to use my mouth to give this individual a name. But as the spirit will be leading me, I will do it momentarily. Now he come up with the title, as you can see on his on that thing on top of his neck.
Judge Jehovah Emmanuel.
Are you angry? If you are angry, your anger is righteous. Your anger is righteous. Many things were said.
Let us be reading what
the comments
some people have come to share with us today. Give me a second, please. Okay, so, while this was going on, Chill Power. Welcome, Chill Power. Jay is saying the greatest honor.
Wow.
We are. Timothy say,
oh, Denny Uncle Isha. I can't imagine he's speaking on social media space.
Unfortunately, that's a sad reality.
Because I said this guy is sick in the head.
We don't understand honor. Honor. So the greatest honor a woman can give a man is for him to sleep with her and then produce offspring. Voila, for who never honor man. Egosa said,
and what's the greatest honor a man?
It's spam. He says money. It's money. Because as women don't be with broke guys, their men should not be with single mothers. What a make our home.
We hold our tongue because it's coming. I don't know who that is.
Neka say Obama and another man raise him, and another man raise him. And does that make it his stepfather less than him? Like Neka, we even we are even faster. You are ahead of us.
Make you are reading our notes. Get the Obama notes. Did he just say single mom of local? Now so he talk.
Now so we hear now. So we hear
now so he talk. That's what we heard. We have put the link. Be coming to the studio.
I'm tired of seeing this ugly face, please. I want to see my face.
Be coming to the studio. We have put the link. Let's talk about this. We must talk about this.
Neka is saying, commonsensesisters, I beg give them better name. Why can
they cook for my brain?
Some people like this.
Neka, you know say before we call something out, they come naturally.
If I get name to suggest, make me suggest that this one is not. It's supposed to be nameless. Nobody's supposed to know his name.
The name will come.
It's matter.
The name will come.
It occupies space.
Don't worry, the name will come. Are you angry?
Let me see this man now.
Chipawa say, what rubbish is it for me? You know, say, I don't think he was in the right sense.
Unfortunately,
you never see psychopaths.
For person when sit down record the film, you know
not see
when you move to any microphone.
Where the microphone?
Make a put. That's why I say you should observe this guy. Observe him when the person come and give out. See microphone. He came ready.
In dwarf microphone.
He came ready. He knew what he was
doing. The man looks sun. He said the sunlight
will shine.
When God they use and say they shine on every human being. He said go use the national sunlight with the dwarf microphone. Say go the open and na mama na born this one. Na mama na born this one. Na mama. We don't drop the link. We'll be coming to the studio. Samolu will see you. How do you soon?
Samolu said he was badly raised now. Don't
not be badly raised.
They
raise adults.
We go blame her.
Not be adults be this.
We go blame her.
We not go blame Reza. This is an adult male.
With his head. We are not make a living here.
Such a scallywag.
Very low.
He don't say he's a bloody scallywag.
A very low quality man with low quality sex. Very low. Everything when he pour.
Lower. What is lower than lower?
Minus. So minus is minus low quality.
Then that would be that it's in 0 degrees centigrade.
It's minus because 0 even high plus minus.
A scallywag.
Say he lack wisdom. Junior from Canada, welcome.
Welcome, Junior.
There's no wisdom in it. Even foolishness. Foolishness they run from this guy.
Hey God.
And you say this is exactly the kind of Lupins I foresaw.
You didn't foresaw wrong.
It's not worth my time at all.
You did not foresaw wrong.
So, and greetings. It him had my Chipsily, welcome.
What concern me?
We say we play this video 2 minutes and 5 seconds. No, the repeater. What
concern me with the reason? When you see and you ask
an unreasonable reason.
When you see and you ask
people will not get sense, man. Very, very many. Yeah. He came to this life with issues.
Oh!
Minus no.
A scallywag. A scallywag.
No be lie. Them no dey raise us.
Not true now. Person go begin to blame parents.
Blame parents. So even we the common sense, we never get microphone like this. But we dey talk this with common sense. This guy come outside.
Dwarf microphone.
He go buy microphone.
Come beg am for share.
Enter car. They look for some for where by that gate.
For face.
That gate when he did that gate for the go there Nigeria. That gate. He go there Africa.
I don't know your answer.
Then go they look for African songs.
Rub powder for face.
Dusting powder for face.
Say make it not look bad.
He on phone.
Cut him hair before he can't do this show.
He on phone. He can't press
Baba
record.
is a scallywag.
He can't record that. He can't press end.
He's scallywag.
Unfortunately, we cannot play the video again.
We're not playing twice.
It's too traumatic.
We don't give honor. Make I use my Yoruba accent. Honor. To whom dishonor is accorded.
Yeah, to who dishonor follow from birth.
A scallywag.
If I say you don't actually, scallywag.
Scallywag. Yes, scallywag. And don't ask me the meaning of a scallywag. Add Samolu to the beauty.
Make our best come out this man over face.
Add Samolu. Greetings.
Hey, hello, common sense sisters. Long time. Longest time. How you doing? How you guys doing? Yes, I saw that video on Instagram one time. I think it was Amati that shared it with me. And when I was listening, I just opened my mouth. I said, and you know that somebody can have this mindset, but another thing is to bring your face to it on social media. The audacity, people can naturally. Some people will naturally maybe not have flair for single mothers, or some people might have this tendency or dislike for a particular people, for a race, but there's another thing to now put your face in the global community and be saying trash on social media. This is the audacity this guy has to come and say this. And you may not blame, I won't blame him in totality, but at the same time, I still have some blame. The way he was raised, the environment where he was raised, the parent that raised him, those are the kind of mindset that developed, that grew up in, that shaped his mindset, the way he talks and open his mouth on social media and be talking trash. Because somebody is a single mother, is a low quality woman, excuse me, does he even know circumstances that leads to so many things that make people to be single mother?
It's a scallywag.
So, you know, this kind of men, they have this kind of mindset. They look down on women, and one of the wrongest mindset he has is to believe that if he has money, then women are not. There's nothing he cannot do with women. That is what the kind of mindset he's saying. He was saying that men, the way women look at men is that when men
don't have money, he said that's the fact. Benny said that's the fact, which is Scallywagian mindset.
I don't know where
he said no fact when he not doing research.
I won't blame him, because the kind of women he has been meeting are those kind of women that only look up to men that has money.
Watching women, he will be like person.
This one be like we shop
He says money. Does it look like somebody that
maybe the guy get can he be like say he dey inside your own.
You know whether I go wash person motor, just say make I just quickly film something with my dwarf.
Maybe if you be driver, maybe in friend car in the drive.
I'm not saying that I don't even if he's a billionaire. He's a scallywag.
Yes.
So to you, Samolu, may not dodge the question.
Okay.
What does single mother mean to you? What does the definition? What when somebody say, "Oh, they're a single mother," what does that mean to you? What do you understand by that?
What single mother means to me? What a single mother means to me, it means a lot to me. Behind every single mother, she has her own stories that makes her to be single mother. There are pains that make her be. I see a very strong woman, because sometimes it takes a very strong woman to decide to become a single mother when they are previously married. Imagine somebody decide to leave it, because women cherish marriage a lot more than even women. So for a woman who was married and decide to leave the marriage, there are so many reasons why she has made that decision to decide to be a single mother. There are so many thousands of married women outside there that are not happy, but because they want to have that title of Mrs. And the way the society judge them, they just want to remain in marriage unhappy. But for a woman to make the decision to be a single mother, I see a very strong woman. I see somebody who doesn't give a damn about want to focus on her own happiness, joy, and who doesn't want his as kids to believe that you have to stay in a marriage just because you want to have a title of Mrs. While you are not happy.
You're looking at the title of single mother from the lenses of a woman who was married before, and that's also one of the things that we're talking about today.
Yes, okay. Now I'm looking. Okay, that was an aspect. Maybe I was looking at it from the aspect of somebody.
Okay. That's one aspect. But one thing I like.
Then the other aspect is about the aspect that people become single mother because they make mistakes in life, and men who made them single mother were not ready to take responsibility. Like a guy you're dating somebody that you can eventually settle down with, and you are both adults, but you put her in a family way, and you decide to let her go, or you decide not to take responsibility. That is another way why women are become single mothers. If you see a single mother, then there is a man that is behind the reason why a woman is a single mother. So, and most of these men don't want to take responsibility. There are some times that a woman can decide on her own that I want to be a single mother on my own. I just want to. We've seen in society, look at Iniedo. Iniedo decide to go and get surrogacy, did the surrogacy, and now she has her own daughter also. I don't know, maybe it's a son, a daughter, but she's a single mother today. It's her own decision to be a single mother. The world we live today. Okay.
When you conclude, then we will have to.
Okay. The world we live today, I think women are so much exposed. They understand their own values. So a lot of women don't see the reason why, because I have to be under a man because I can have my own family. So some people decide to be a single mother. It doesn't make them less of a woman being. Or because you are married, you are better. It's just that the mindset we have among us in our culture, in our country, that makes us to see that because somebody is a single mother, she's less of a human being. So I don't look at you as somebody because you say you are a single mother, you are lesser than. What I only try to tell women is that try as much as possible, develop yourself. Even if you even if you are in marriage, try and be somebody, so that even if everything ended, you can stand on your own and be proud of yourself.
Yeah,
that is it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you very much, Samolu.
So Samolu say powerful, strong. Women are exposed and can make choices.
She started with talking about it through the lens of someone who is married but decides to live for her own sake or sit and whatever. But he ended up, expanding it and saying it could also be a woman that's made her choice to be a single mother, or a woman who finds herself in a circumstance where the man who impregnated her has ghosted her, refused to have anything to do with her. So thank you, Samolu. Dr. Timothy, please unmute yourself.
Hello.
How are you?
Commonsensesisters.
How are you?
Hello, ladies. So it's such a pleasure joining the live today.
Nice to have you.
Yeah. So this issue, it's sometimes I just reflect and just imagine all what women have been going through, like from childhood. We went through all that talk about, hey, don't let anybody touch you, and then we started menstruating, and then your mom will be like, oh, don't let anyone touch you, that kind of stuff. Like, when would it really end? And then we grow much older, and then we still saddle with a whole lot of bullshit that life has to throw at us, just because some people just have just warped ideologies and mentality. Now, going back to the topic of today, single mom, according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, let me start with that first. It just says that it's a mother who does not have a husband or a partner. So if we get the dictionary meaning out of the way, for me, it's essentially a mother who is solely responsible for the child. In all ways. That's what it is to me, because lately, because of the paradigm shift of having empowerment of women in all spheres of life, we have to start defining things differently now. Previously it was like women always took the backstage. We were always kind of supportive and all that. But just like what I tell people, like, we went to schools now. If you go to school, they're not going to say because you're a male, answer this way because you're female. So, we have to compete too. So we're competitive. And that says that we'll have opportunities, also open to us. And then we take them. So we become bosses, and then at the same time, we still keep relationships. So I think some men have not been able to get out of that space, that mind space, to understand that these women of nowadays are just like men. Do you understand? So life is offering the same thing to all of us. So if you can understand that basic thing, that, okay, you're not going to literally just envy or, just put down a fellow man because, he's winning in whatever he's doing. Because that a woman too could have won like that because she had such opportunities and she took those opportunities and she's excelling. So if most men can just understand that, I don't think we'll have so much of this problem. It's just that they've not been able to understand. Most, not all of them, but most, especially from Africa, unfortunately, they have not been able to understand that the fact that we are all given those same opportunities. So you if you become president of US tomorrow or Canada, do you understand? Yeah. So, and it's fine. The way through if you become president, you can become it. And it's normal. So I think that's what they've not understood. And that's why there's always that tussle. And then if you have a single father, no one's gonna start talking, oh, where is his wife? Where's his father?
They will say your father, he's single. Why is he not married somebody since
that somebody will take care of
so that somebody will take care of you and the children. And also some women too mock other women who happen to
no, tell me about that. I know that, right? And I think it's still that same mentality. Yeah, some women are very mediocre in thinking. I don't talk
with those thinking now wickedness. Let's call it as it is.
Not even be
when person say, oh, myopic minded with the street grammar.
Being too lenient. Now
wickedness.
Some people are conceived. Some people they carry wickedness in their womb. They wear the garments and clothes of wickedness. They exclude it. That's now why they know they progress for life, because the garments and cloak of wickedness, when they don't embalm for their body, they rub wickedness as cream, they spray wickedness as foundation, they rub them as pancake and wickedness because of wickedness.
It is wickedness. It is not saying that they are not exposed. No.
I don't get to the place of society is abstract. I cannot touch society, so I need people.
Sorry to come and the college
blazing. I have to, when I'm addressing society as an office, not tangible. I have to see people that are wicked. So women are woefully.
You should check out our live show from 2 weeks ago. When we talk about
it's sad.
Don't see what women they advise their fellow. Maybe we cannot go back.
Go back to the past. Please have
I think I do a lot of reflection, you see, and I just imagine that just like what you guys just painted, this scenario is just like, have you noticed something that even amongst women, someone is trying to be great, they're trying to stand up for the right of other women, and they just want to talk down on you and pull you down. It's just so sad. You cannot fight for your right? Someone else is doing it, and then you're rubbishing that person. It's just a failure mentality. If you know you can't stand up, you can't talk, just keep quiet. And someone else is doing it. If you cannot actively support that person,
you can't cheer them on.
Exactly. I just don't know. It's just a mixture of who. But coming back to I've got my best.
What do you have to say about this Aliwag?
You see that guy, just looking at him, you know that he's apart from the fact that probably his mentality is so warped, he most likely would have a personality disorder or something like that, because you could hear what he was saying, that the way you can honor your husband is by giving him children. Was that what he said? Any man? Any man is by giving.
Greatest honor any woman can give to any man.
So you can
imagine abusing men.
So only low quality men will go and be with a woman that's already giving that honor to another man.
You see, you can imagine such minimalistic thoughts process. Do you understand? So you can imagine very premature, and it just doesn't, almost like it's then the brain cells are they're all almost gone. But you can imagine this guy is not old, so he's still quite young, so I'm sure his brain cells are still functioning. So that shows that the environmental factors had put in some deep-seated problems into thought system, because how can you say that someone giving you have a child for a man, and that's the greatest honor you could give? So I don't even see how to address this guy. And the other thing he was talking about, so women would only respect the men that have money or something like that. So you can imagine the kind of mentality he's got, and that's the problem with our society back in Africa. Sometimes I even think that maybe we're still supposed to be like 100 years behind the West, or maybe the West is trying to drag us too far. Too much forward than our level.
This is why we say wickedness, because that's the only explanation. It's wickedness.
You never see people with this corrosive mindset for West. You never come across people with this corrosive mindset in the West.
And mentality.
Terrible mentality.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Some people even have very some people are racist, and all that. But good enough, the majority, because you'll be surprised that many men, many African men low-key think like this. Maybe not as, raw as this guy's come out with it, but they low-key think like this. My bestie here in England is, she's a single mom. Yeah, she was married, and there were issues in the marriage and all that. Yeah, I was actively involved, tried to make things work and all that. And at some point I just told her, babes, you just gotta move. This ain't working, right? So, she does everything herself. She has to plan her life around the child. It's too much. I respect her a whole lot, and I can't even when she does things I don't really like. Can't even tell her because I understand what she's going through, and then I just can't imagine how some people will now come out and start rubbishing them and talking down on them. It's not fair. It doesn't make sense. It's not even about not being fair now. It doesn't make sense because this is someone who is doing the job of two people. One person is doing it and he's doing it well. So you should celebrate that person. It's not easy. I've got 2 boys. My husband, I know a lot of things that he's been able to do today already. I know if I had been the one to do all that, do you know how much stress I would have been under? And so one person is doing all that, and then we have the God to use our whatever you're thinking about, and you want to rubbish that kind of person. No, we need to do better. We need to do much better. So for that guy, that uncle man, I don't know.
That's
Scallywag. Yeah, he's got deep-seated problems, and apart from the fact that he's got that, on very, very bad mentality, he seems like someone who will be, those kind of with the always, I don't want to, but he looks like it. So I won't be surprised if, in the future he has a woman and he starts hitting her. Yeah, I won't be surprised. So, but I don't, even you could see the way, or maybe he's chasing clouds, because sometimes nowadays you don't even know what is real or what is not, because it might come tomorrow.
If your cloud is Scallywaggy cloud, then the person is saying Scallywag. And insecurity. This wickedness.
Let me drop another one.
We cannot paint it. It's wickedness. They call us
Ducky. I apologize, Ducky. When we come straight. I don't care who won't carry bullet.
That's why I say no. I'm not going to blame his mother or his father or
whoever blaming this Scallywag.
Agbaman said probably I was confused. No, because it's not being confused. You're just trying to possible explanations. This life, you have to have options and things that could possible explanations, because it just doesn't make sense on any basis. What that guy has said.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, let me allow Toby speak.
Oh, thank you, Doki.
All right, I'll just be in the background.
Toby, please unmute yourself.
Hello, my people. How you guys doing?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good. Just a nice weekend, just chilling.
That's good.
Yeah, you guys are looking amazing as usual. Thank you for making our day and making our weekend and bringing all these amazing topics to us.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've been listening. Amazing topic. We love we love our single mothers and single women. A lot of them are very powerful. That guy, he needs some psych evaluation. I don't know what he's talking about, but great topic, great show. And I think I like what Timmy T said, just to dive in straight up. A lot of men low-key think like that guy. Now, most of them will not be as bodacious to come on social media and expose themselves like that, but they do think like that. And it kind of tells you where we are as a society, as a people, where you have this kind of mindset. There are several reasons why someone can be a single parent. A single parent, I know you're going to ask, is just simply, I think she defined it, an individual who is parenting by themselves, so that you don't have a partner, either by, the institution of marriage or just another kind of arrangement. You are by yourself, you are alone. And it's so sad that society continues to vilify, to stigmatize these women, these amazing women who have produced amazing children or products in this world to make the world a better place. You know, there are families that have produced crazy children, 2-parent household, you know, who continue to haunt this world. But no, we don't talk about that because the construct is that we want to pretend like single mothers or single parents can't achieve anything, can't do anything, and that's just insane. There are several reasons why somebody can be single. You guys you've talked about that. You could be a divorcee, for instance. You know, and I like what I think Temiti also said that women are becoming more informed, more powerful, more enabled. They have more capacity, more confidence. You know, unlike what we've come from as a people, to walk away, to wake up one day and say, "This is insane. You know, this is not good for me. I'm not going to listen to what anybody has to say. I'm not going to listen to what church has to say, what pastor has to say, what family has to say. I'm deciding what is best for me, and I'm choosing to walk away." And that's where we're at. You know, when you meet somebody and they are single, they are a single parent, you should ask questions. That's the first thing you should do. What were the circumstances that led to them being single? Were they widowed? What are they divorcee? Even that's marriages that don't even.
Was it their choice to have a baby?
Well, exactly. What is the story? You got to find out. You know, was it because were they running? I have met women in Yankee that cannot return to Nigeria because they are literally running for their lives. I've met them literally running away from abuse. I have met women like that. So for that guy to sit there and just sit, I'm not even going to dignify. Is insane. You know, that's idiocy, and I'm not going to waste my time on that. So, you know, when you meet someone, just ask questions. What is the story? What are the circumstances that surrounded that decision? You know, and you'll be amazed. There are marriages that don't even last 2 months, 3 months. Yes, and because they couldn't get an annulment, depending on the laws of the state, you know, they end up a divorcee. You know. So was there really a marriage? Oh, and by the way, because you have a legal document doesn't mean you are married. I'm just, you know, because you're in a relationship, you are the wife, you are the husband, you are the gardener, you are the cook, you are the chef, you are the cleaner, you are the one doing everything. And all the guy does is because he has an extra leg between his legs. That's the reason why he's husband. No other reason. So now you need to make a decision that benefits you, that is good for your life. But no, because you know I can't do it. Because you know there's a paper that says we're married. But of course, he doesn't respect that paper. He does not honor that paper. He continues to abuse you daily. He continues to do whatever you want. In fact, he continues to live as though he's not married. But you remain there, you know, and you continue anyways. But then I digress. So the point is that there are amazing single mothers, there are amazing single parents, and we need to begin to shift away from, you know, as a society, from just castigating them and making them look like they're the worst people. No, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Right. And thank you so much, Toby, for summarizing that and for going deeper. And so we just wanted to even add and talk about, since Neka was the first person to bring this up, and then Eunice was kind of echoing our thoughts and, you know, highlighting some great people that have been offsprings of single moms that we know of. One of them is the first Black president of America, President Obama, raised by a white single mom. If you all don't, nobody should forget that his Black father in Kenya. Left. Not the year of family. Not yet.
The guy jacked back to his
Kenyan culture, whatever. Raised by a single white mom and the white side of his grandparents. There are many basketballers, from the LeBron James to the Kevin Durant and so on and so forth. They have come from the offsprings of their single mothers. There are also many footballers, American footballers, that have also come from single mother homes. Those women. So if you're a single mom today, wear your crown with your confidence. Forget what anybody has to say.
I want to also add that It's like these mothers have to go to all the practice for their children.
Oh Lord.
They have to go. They have to be there for the children. They have to listen to them. They have to make sure that they are the ones that will take them to the hospital. They are the ones that will make sure they appear for the parent-teacher meeting. Even when they have surgery, they are the ones that even after this, they will be worried that, who will carry my child to school? Who will do this for me? Who will help this man? This boy cannot miss practice. This girl cannot miss practice. They are the ones that they are there day and night. They put themselves last because they want to give their children the best.
And they have no break.
If you are a single mother today, wear your crown. You deserve your crown. Don't let any useless opinion.
Preach it.
There's something that Les Brown used to say. I'm coming, Timothy. There's something that Les Brown used to say. What any other person has to say about you is not your business. Opinion of what other people have to think or say about you, it's not your business. It's their business. But if you have the opportunity to deal with them verbally, you can. If you want to address them. But I need you to know that you are a strong woman. You are powerful. You are needed. You are special. If nobody they tell you, common sense that they tell you today. You are special. Even in your sickness, in your weakness, you still say, this my pikin, I beg. I will make sure say go chop.
Then all the cancer.
I don't even remember. Do you remember that white man that had those African American?
Yes.
That came on Ellen show.
Yeah.
That they did not have food to eat in their community.
They didn't have heat in the winter. They have to be opening their oven in the house so that they can provide heating and what. I think the kids got scholarship to one of the 2 top universities or whatever in the US.
I've forgotten their name. This woman will say that there are times that she will be hunger want to kill her. The boys, they could feel it. The last food. Mama will say, take. Mama will say, take. There's some useless human beings in society who come and talk rubbish.
Who are you?
There must be something wrong with your damn
scallywag. There is scallywag. Anybody will take otherwise.
Any person will take otherwise. Call into the studio. Come and challenge us.
I don't even give a hoot whether you're a single mother by choice, whether it's by circumstances, whether you've been married, you're running away from violent relationship,
or you're married or whatever,
or life happened. I don't give a hoot what your circumstances are before you became a parent. What matters is you are taking your job of your child. That's what that matters.
If it is the people when they judge you, make they come wear
crop of wickedness.
Make they wait. Some human beings some people don't have
you have nothing to offer the world. You want to be vile and wicked and spill of hate from your stinking mouth and when you never brush.
And some of them are so insecure because they cannot imagine how the strength of one human being.
They can't understand it. You know, sometimes what some Africans cannot understand, they will be fighting and they will be insulting.
If you not say you get mind, call it to the studio, come and challenge us.
They do Twitter fingers for comment section. If you do Twitter fingers, you collect results. Come and say it.
Come and challenge us.
Come and say it. Because I know so that they come.
I didn't say no.
Hey, bosses, greetings. Please.
Hello, sisters, Toby, Temiti, and everybody. Una know say I go call, right?
We dey wait for you. They fix it and you know one call today. Mute your YouTube. Something is.
Call into the studio, not the right. Call into. I'm coming and go. Call into the studio.
Who be this one?
Come and tell me to my face. And when you call into the studio, make sure you show your damn face.
Associate Scallywag.
Wait, will they come?
Associate Scallywag. I beg, click the link. Associate of Scallywag. I beg, click the link. Bring your friends so. Make you come tell us why you dey hate.
When you come into the studio,
open your face.
I want to see your face.
If you want to be Twitter fingers, I beg, come straight. Make nobody dey bend corner and type out for this. And as they comment for here, it means that you don't subscribe. Because if you never subscribe, you don't get privileges. So call into the studio. Call into the studio. Come and challenge us. And when you come and challenge us, you are for the open. Make sure your facts. Show your face. Show your face. Everything. Beyond reasonable doubt, you gotta convince us. Beyond reasonable doubt, I beg. Make everybody come with their facts. So this is we never even share story number 2. Everybody they para. Please, Bossa, please write down.
I'm not going to interrupt you.
Yeah. I wonder why people they hide their face on this thing. Maybe they can't talk now. Maybe they can't talk their opinion. It's a free for all place to air their opinion, you know. Yeah, I just want to thank Timothy and Toby and other people in the comment section. You know, it's been fire there, and I'm glad that majority of people are on the side of single mom, right? Okay, yeah. So in order not to repeat what Timothy said and Toby, I just want to take it from another angle as well. Okay, this issue of single mom, you know that a lot of single moms succeed, right? Yeah, a lot of single moms succeed, some fail. Both parents and household as well who have both parents, some succeed in raising their child, some fail. So it's not a standard that a single mom will fail or they are low quality or whatsoever. But yeah, but let me come back to what I want to say. So this issue of single moms, some men cannot stand these women because the men feel emasculated. Because men always believe that in order for a woman to make it, they need to have a man in their lives. So a man like this guy will become intimidated if he sees that a woman will stand on her own and she will make it single-handedly. They can't stand it. They can't just stand it. So they'll bring different things, different factors into society in order to stigmatize these women. You understand? Yeah. So a lot of men will feel emasculated. They cannot even stand these women because these women are powerful. It's not easy for a woman to raise a child on her own. It is not easy. Because a lot of men, like Neka said in the comment section, a lot of men can't even take it. Once they see that, they can't take it. They can't handle being single fathers. That's why they always distribute their children to their grandmothers, their sisters, their uncle, and fathers, and to distant relatives because they can't take it. But women always face their demon. They face it and they raise their children on their own. That's how powerful they are. So men like that feel emasculated because women can do it and men can't do it. So they so they kind of say things like they are of low quality. What makes them low quality? They are not of low quality. It is some of these women make that decision to be single mothers. And where we are coming from, especially that part of Africa that we're from, the choices of women should be respected. Women are women as they stand, they are a full-blown human being who are capable of making their own decisions. So if a woman decides that I want to be a single parent, I want to raise my child on my own, that decision should be respected. It is her body to get pregnant and have children. That decision should be respected. I, for one, before I was born, I went through my mother's university end of year project, right? I went through her project and I saw in one of her abstract or something like that, her project was on family planning. She was writing on family planning, her end of year thesis. She was writing on family planning. And in one places, she said that I want to have I wish to have 2 children. And she said her reason to have 2 children is that in case she sees herself being a single mom, because of her idea of family planning, she will be able to raise her children on her own without any stress in case she has 5 or 6 children. So that was a pre-decision she took. That was a pre-decision she took, and she owned her decision because at the end of the day, she ended having only the 2 children that she prayed for more than 30 years ago. You understand? So that decision, so women's choices should be respected without societal discrimination, calling them low quality. You see, yeah, because some of these men should just accept that women can do it on their own without needing a man in their lives. They can need a man in their life for companionship and different things, but not to help them raise their children, because these women can do it on their own. For example, we've been talking about Barack Obama here and many, many, many other men out there.
LeBron James.
Absolutely.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And there are many more. There are many more.
So thank you, sisters. I'll be in the background.
Now make I dey talk say nobody agree with the background. If you want challenge me, come direct.
And you know it's when challenge is here. That's when the thing is even sweeter.
If you don't know,
so beg, if you have a different opinion, now beg.
I dey like different opinion.
They
come and challenge. You
think,
if you don't know the history of common sense sisters on the YouTube space, then something they worry you.
Go learn today.
We know they fear nobody. You think
if you are done, then you can go and be watching from the beginning.
If you ask question, go work from the beginning. Because we know the honors Kaliwagism, so we not go play the video twice. I like challenge. We like challenge. Intellectual challenge. If you want to give it gragism, we dey here. If you want it intellectually, we dey here. You think say we just call, say we just feel like say we want to do live show? No, na issues. Na issues. And Mother's Day is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And yes, we are celebrating all Mother's Day, but we must address this particular species of mother where the society want to discriminate. Because when the society want to say, oh, you are more of a mother because you have a husband. Than another person who doesn't have a woman. It's less of a mother than this and that. Who are you to judge them? Who you be? Now you carry the children. I don't. Now you adopt the children.
I don't even care whether the single mom in person, whoever she is, wants a man in her life or not. Want a man in her life. I don't give a hoot. My own is, why are you hating? What concern you? What is your business in another woman's personal decision in her life? Whether it's her choice, whether it's by circumstances. How dare you want to spill your wickedness on her? Who you be?
And you want to come and talk to me about you want to come and talk to me about culture? You know research what we don't do for culture.
Who be culture? Culture we know they help. Have we not told you for this to cut it off? Who your culture? Can you take your culture to the bank and collect loan?
And as an adult, anything when you say with your mouth, you type with your finger, you are freaking responsible for it, not be your parents. As an adult, independent thinker, you are responsible. It means that before you write, before you speak, when you open your mouth to speak, let's say you tell the world who you are.
Grown man, that guy get baby. I don't even know whether I get baby. Where you what face?
Yes, Kaliwa.
With small baby for face.
Kaliwa.
He sit down. He when a woman they born now. He sit down. He wear black shirts.
With music.
He put microphone for you. He enter car, sit down. He look for life. You turn camera on. You vomit yakata. You turn camera on.
If he say they move, he go don't wash up for a poster.
Oh, your mind now.
He cost women,
you are
single mothers. He cost the men.
He cost the men that choose to be with single mothers. You say the single mothers, they will always think about their baby daddy. Their children will always come first before you. And you don't. Oh, no.
They wait for opposing. Me, I like opposing opinion.
Dissecting opinion, please.
Come here. And when you get dissecting opinion, show your face. Put a face to it, man. Now, man, like Naskali Wag.
And you can be a man because some women too, they think this way. Some women, you want to be treating your fellow women like nemesis. Because you get police when they service you. That's all you have to offer. You think you are better than another woman that is doing her own shit by herself.
I go gather myself on WhatsApp group, Facebook group, all the groups
be dehumanizing another woman,
humanity to human being, and come and be discriminating against your own gender.
Open Facebook group, you go see single mother that her now new partner is destroying the life of her current children. You go say maybe stay inside and send their daughter away because the man accepted you as a single mother that you are. Accepted.
Like say if you marry a single mother, you as a man, you are doing a favor. You're not doing any goddamn favor. You're not doing any goddamn favor. I want those people when they oppose
violence, good violence. How dare you? You never invent anything. Problem full for Nigeria. Problem full. ASU is on strike. You can't hear they sit down, they talk rubbish for video.
So all those human beings, male and female species
of scallywagism,
of scallywagosism, of inhumane, assorted wickedness, of judgmentalism, of insecure behavior that come for single mothers, that deny them opportunity because they will tell you, I have children, but I can do this job. Look at my CV. I can do this thing. This is my experience.
You will say because she's a single mother, you not gonna give her house making rent.
Yes.
Many useless landlords for that Nigeria.
Useless landlords in Nigeria.
You will say that because a single mother should be bringing other men into the house, you cannot trust. So women have to lie. So women in Nigeria have to be renting their husband because they don't have a place to stay.
Yes.
No empathy. There's nothing in the blood, in the bone marrow.
You bloody landlord and landlady will be going to church. You will with your leg bent. You'll be going to pay flog that your house. And this you will see women, they go get their money, they will have their children, they will have proof that they can pay this rent. Some Nigerian useless landlords we said no. So some women have to even lie. Then all of you women that you are in Nigeria or in Africa, you say, oh, you are not single mothers because your husband is in abroad, but no, they do anything for you.
Then you will be discriminating your own single mother that's your neighbor, madam.
If you say you are better than the other, let me just tell you, this race, there's no winner or there's no loser, but we need is humanity inside.
And I don't give a damn if you watch this video today, exactly whether you share your national concern. My own is that. Not to spill your wickedness.
Yes.
If you get wickedness, keep it for your chest. Make it consume you.
Yes.
Don't come here and be talking rubbish. And discrimination, yes.
Very rampant.
Sometimes even for job, they will say the women cannot do the job well. Or sometimes, if a child is misbehaving in school, they will not look at the issue of the child. They go say, hey, another one, now mama. If papa not there like that, if he get man for heart, he go train and well. The man go strong in the pikin. He go say he not get papa, now make it behave like that. But the people that are ruling Nigeria today, how many of them not from two parents?
They not get papa and mama.
They not get papa and mama.
The scallywags in politics. Not me. Where they no father figure in their life. And the country they bend. The country they bend. Everything the country they bend.
So many issues in the land. So many issues on the continent. And you come here and say single women are low quality women. And men that choose to date them are low quality men because they are broke.
Eunice, not be evil policy. Now individual, they will just decide, say,
yes,
we no go date. We no go talk about the single guest.
No, that one not.
They will say they will not date to this one. They're not going to pay the rent. Then you will not say two parent home family where you say they're not qualified. Then you know say they're not going to pay your rent, but because there's a father and mother, this one will be responsible.
And you're responsible to pay.
Rent. Or
you will know a single mother will be at your workplace. She's very good. Let's say she's a banker. She's very, very good. You will say you will not promote her to be branch manager because she's not she's not in her husband's house. She's not bearing her man's name. She has all the qualities to move the organization to the next level. But no, because they come back for us to cook for man, to sleep with man, then she's no quality. She doesn't do. Now you make the country bend.
Why the country go
now you make it bend past people who get K-leg. Now you make it bend.
And iron bender cannot even bend.
Iron bender. I mean, you know many iron benders in Nigeria that they bend the country back. Can't bend it back.
Africans, because you learn commonsensical empathy and respect. Empathy means say you no need to understand, but you go respect. Say you respect yourself. You feel say now human being.
We talked about the police women and them not being able to get pregnant.
Policing the vagina. Yes.
We don't do that video.
Police vagina now for Nigeria.
We do the video. People were here. We go on. Somebody is here. I don't know whether it's just coming up. We not seeing. But they were with Adam.
How are you?
Yeah, how you guys doing?
We are doing fine.
We are fired up.
Yeah, I'm watching the live. I guess it's heated right now because I knew this topic is like a very, very serious topic. And I watched that video. I wasn't surprised. I've seen a lot of videos like that, and I'm like, you just bash single mothers. You didn't really make a point.
And men.
And he has not even like. I mean, I've actually heard two sides of the conversation. There are guys who have never tried it, but they've heard some men say, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. And they just come out and talk. And that very young guy in that video is one of them. Then I've heard men who have tried it before and they didn't like the experience. So the first thing they would say is, like, if you're going to date a single mom, you should know from the onset that you're going to be second in that relationship because that lady's kids are going to come first. And it's rightfully so. She's the mother of their kids. So they didn't know that before going into it. So then they realized that they can't be in relationships where they are second to like the single mom's kids. So that's why they wouldn't try it. Or some of them would say that there was a lot of baby daddy drama. Like the baby fathers like the baby fathers came into the picture and they felt like three people were dating. If some of them would say that the single mothers kind of they started, having sexual relations with their baby daddies, and it was all messy, and they don't want to try it. Or some would say that they were not allowed to discipline the kids, and like, because when they eventually had kids with the single mothers, they couldn't really, train the kids the same way, because the single mothers would
that
say,
relationship.
That one that they are concerned. That one not concerned.
I'm just
The Coco be say
why the hate
why
on
are
the
they
title?
getting why is the hate on the title of
If people,
why is it that when you hear somebody, when Africans hear somebody is a single father, you
they just
the first
disrespect
thing
them
that they think,
automatically.
the first thing that they think when you hear single father, the average African is empathy. They will say, oh my God, so you don't have a woman that will help you raise the children, and why haven't you remarried now? We know some men that were widowers 20 years. Many years, family friends, widowers, they train their kids single-handedly. So women cannot boast of this. So women, because they are single mothers, because of maybe pressure from their family or workplace or whatever, they have had to go into bad situations.
And the thing is that I don't give a hoot what's going on between two adult relationships.
Whether you
it's not my business.
You could not.
No, I'm getting to a place. I'm just saying what I've heard.
You want to say. We just want to let them know.
I know. I'm getting there.
Your choice.
I'm getting there. Like, so I've heard those conversations, and I'm like, these things could also happen in a relationship with a woman that doesn't have a kid. It's also possible. Like these things are things you sit down and talk about. Like, I've seen a lot of men who get married to single mothers and they have wonderful relationships. You wouldn't even know that they're not the fathers of they're not the father of those kids. You wouldn't even know. Like, just to show you how wonderful they were. You wouldn't know unless you're very close to one of them. They would say, okay, yeah, he's not actually my biological father, but he's my father in every way. So just look at the single mom as a human being. Look at the relationship you have. Are you getting what you want? If you're not getting it, you leave. There's no need to bash them or say that, oh, don't date single mothers, don't do this, don't do that.
Don't judge your one relationship.
Exactly. Don't paint. Exactly. Don't paint. Don't use that. Don't paint that brush and say this is like, when I hear those conversations, I'm like, it doesn't really. What if the person that you're actually meant to be with? Well, some people don't believe in that. But what if the person that you're most compatible with has a child? Are you gonna say you're going to lose out on that because she has a child? I don't get it. If there's certain things you don't want in the relationship, just make it known. Just make it known and say, okay, I don't like the way your baby daddy is doing this. I think what's missing in these relationships is healthy boundaries. There's no.
What if people don't want their relationship?
People talking about relationship. It's just the people that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like they are bad belly. Which kind of one? They are wickedness.
There are some women that don't. They've been hurt before. They know they do relationship. They just automatically just feel.
So they might not even. It might be, for example, their friend that is dating a single mom.
Yes.
Then they have nothing. They have the only thing that they say is bad. So they are not necessarily the members of the relationship. They are not necessarily the boyfriend, the husband, or the fiance of the single mother. It could be a random person. A woman will be buying pepper today. Your husband, no. I'm not your husband. So now that you born all these children, this one, where their papa day? He leave us. So now the same man born all the children. You know how people can
in Nigeria.
Yeah. So we're not even talking about the people
I don't
in
care
the
about
relationship or their choice, or the men that choose to be single mothers. That's not even
the title and the stigma.
It's why there's so much stigma attached. And like, what gives people the audacity and the guts to think that you can be that wicked and you know go keep up for your chest? You go to spill them around like oil spilling.
If you're not concerned me whether you date single mother or you're not concerned me whether they work for you, I'm not here to come and give you a relation. That one is not my business for today. It's the stigmatization of the thing. I don't want you get where we're coming from, right? And so
I understand, but
okay, I get your point, Sha.
You really want to interject because we don't want to go.
I don't want to direct from the
relationship. You're talking about society in general. Well, in the Nigerian society, as a lady, if you're not married, you're not seen as an active member of the society. So when they see single mothers, they just assume that they're what's the word I want to use? Like, they're at the bottom of the society. They're kind of like they're leftovers because there's something missing, which is the man. So they don't want to hear if the man is a bad father or he's this. As long the man just has to be there. It doesn't have to be a good father. It doesn't have to like. I mean, there are a lot of like marriages in Nigeria where the man is not even doing anything. It's the woman that pays the bills. She takes care of the keys. She sends the keys to school. The man is just a figurehead there, but they don't care. The man just has to be there to make the woman complete in, like in the Nigerian setting. I don't know about other countries in Africa, but in Nigeria,
you're right,
Africa.
Yeah. So as long in Nigeria, if you're a woman and you don't have a husband, you have a kid, automatically you're seen as less than you're looked at some type of you're looking they'll see as some type of strange way, like what's going on with you, you must have caused it or something, so they don't even care. Exactly, the man just has to be there. Like, it doesn't matter if he's even contributing or not. If he's not contributing, even your
so far the
aunties and uncles. Exactly. Even the aunties and uncles would convince him. Like in Yoruba, they will say forward ball. I don't know if that's the right expression. What it means is like cover up for your husband. He's like his flaws is not meant to be seen outside.
Well, we get another thing.
Exactly.
Yes. That will be live show number 2, which we will be having in 45
exactly.
minutes.
So like that's where the whole stigmatization of single mothers come in Nigeria. Once you're a single mom and the man is not there, and especially when the man is alive and he's not there, they'll oh God, they'll tell you no. If some people start fixing you up with some other people, some men, they'll start, this I call them almighty what do they call them again? Matchmakers, exactly. Almighty matchmakers. We have every single one of them in our families. I have this man somewhere. He's a very good Christian man. He's God-fearing. He's this, he's that. Or
let's allow Jay talk, because we have a second story about this single mother that we want to address, and then we'll close up and go to the next live show, which will start at 2 p.m.
In the next
understand what they talk about. Please, Jay, Jay from Canada, please.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, Timothy, we have another laptop.
Yes, Timothy. If they can't hear every this now,
we bring trouble.
Yes,
we bring trouble and unrest.
Yes, next live show is going to be hot.
Yes, please. I'm sorry, Jay.
Oh no, it's fine. So I just wanted to address that video because one of the things that stuck out to me in what he said. Anyway, first of all, let me start by saying that you can have your preference. You can decide what kind of structure of relationship or what kind of person that you want to be with. You can make that decision for yourself personally. But please and please keep your ideas and your toxic preferences to yourself. Nobody wants to hear it. It is not helping anybody. It's not adding to the conversation. You're not even adding anything that's knowledgeable to the conversation. Let's start there. So for this guy that I don't know who gave him an iPhone to record himself and put it on the internet, it's so bizarre to me. So that's where I need to start that conversation today. And then the second part of the video that really bothered me, amongst all the many other things that he said, was the greatest honor that a woman can give to a man is to have a child. And you know what? How do I even unpack that kind of useless statement? So essentially, the woman is just a vessel or an incubator for giving a man a child. Aside that, there really isn't a value. And this also goes back to that conversation that we have on this channel regularly about, women being seen as property, and once you get what you want for them, and in this instance is children, then they're not good for anything. It's such a toxic, backwards mindset, and I feel so bad for people that subscribe to it, because it's such a narrow way of thinking, and it just reduces an entire agenda to what you can get from them, essentially. So that part of it just really stuck to me, and I'm like, if anybody else has that notion that the greatest honor a woman can give to a man is to have a child, whether you subscribe to this whole single parent, being in a relationship with a single parent or not, it's just such a toxic. Why? Like, sorry, it's just, I'm just really, really flustered by somebody just reducing an entire gender to, you know, the fact that
a baby making machine.
Exactly. And you know what? Yes, you might have your concerns about, you know, the quote unquote challenges that comes with dating a single mom. But the thing is, everybody that has chosen, or maybe not chosen, the circumstances has given them, has made them single moms, they don't all have the same experience. They don't all have the same background. It's the same way that people are like make blanket statement like, oh, I'm never going to date black men because black men are this, or I'll never date this because this person is this. It's such a narrow-minded way of thinking. Single mothers are different. They're vast. There's some single mothers, yes, that come with drama, but there's some women that are single and have no children that they come with drama as well. So we just need to stop looking at, you know, a group of people that just paint them, exactly, and paint them with the same brush. And then one final thing that I would say is, I know that yes, there's people that actually choose to be single moms, right? That like they actually decide that, you know what, I want to have a kid. I haven't found the right person and time is ticking. Let me, you know, maybe do like a surrogate, or, you know, have a deal with somebody and just have a kid, and I don't want the person in my life. I understand those circumstances. But there are some other people that they walk into relationships and they're hoping for the best, and they really want, you know, to have a good family. And let's just say, for example, that they have kids or they get pregnant and it's not planned. What about this man that has chosen to walk away? Why are we not having that conversation about the men
that is a single father?
It's the men that choose to walk away and leave the women holding the bag. Why are we not having that conversation? Why are we not having the conversation? Because some single mothers don't choose to be single mothers. You know, there's some people that have decided to remove themselves from the situation and not be present in their children's lives. Why are we not talking about those irresponsible, you know, quote unquote fathers that decide to walk away and become absentee fathers? Why are we talking about that? And then if using this guy's logic of, you know, the greatest thing that a woman can give, so somebody, let's just say I subscribe to that nonsense way of thinking, and you know, the woman has finally given you your greatest honor, and then you choose to walk away, then what does that say about you as a man that was quote unquote given this greatest honor? The logic doesn't even play all the way out if you actually want to use this guy's logic. So yeah, that's just all. It's just
it doesn't make sense, Jay. That's why we're saying there's no logical way to look at the argument. That's why we just say it's wicked. Because there's no way to even attack, because he insulted the single women, he insulted the men that choose to be with the single women. So it's like he just come and yarn dust.
Opata, na worry they call her. He yarn opata. Can't do video. Can't do opata.
He wear microphone. Have you ever seen us wear microphone? Yes, we told the couple said that we never even buy microphone. Yes, basically when go buy microphone, they use the microphone for nonsense.
Pray for poor. Monica, you are the reason why we have not ended the show, because you said you were going to call it.
So Jay, thank you so much for that. And you're echoing people's things in the car. I think Gigi was saying that you're echoing what she's thinking about and all that. So yeah.
Hey Gigi.
Thank you so much. Monica, we have you here. Happy North American Mother's Day to you tomorrow.
How was your Spanish Mother's Day last week Sunday?
And it was good. Good evening, common sense sister. I prepared lovely fried rice for me and my children. Made that guy here.
Oh yo mama. Oh yo mama.
Oh wow.
We just sent the fried rice.
You know, go just get private jet, fly, go Spain.
You know, on Saturday they prep them. No, this could be new fried rice.
Yes, I prep them down. I can't prep them down. Make the thing marinate well, as in like.
Hey, your malicious mother. Now wow. Mama oyoyo. Mama oyoyo.
Mommy oyoyo.
My very great joy, but not too funny. Like,
you can wear your crown.
Your cape of glory.
Come on now, you know, say me I not send. I didn't put myself in that situation.
I know.
Me, I married at the age of 21, madly in love. My sister brought me to Spain when I was like 8 and 1 month to 19. A year and 2 months later, I go marry my boyfriend. Love won't shack my head, die. Like 21, I was the baby, but I was very matured. I knew what I was going for. getting married, I even told him, you know what, we're going to, even if I come to bring you to this place, we're still going to be like this, like dating thing, like I'm 25. Let's see if it's going to work out. Because of one reason, because I don't want to have my children alone. He knew that from the beginning, that you see that stigma of being a single mom. I knew the way they put them to one corner in Nigeria. They don't want them to even progress. I told him, I'm like, okay, now that you're here, you came with a document. If you know that you're not ready, I'm not what you're looking for. We were together for almost 5 years. If you know I'm not what you're looking for, I don't have problem. My family does not have any problem. If you want to leave, no stress, go. Everything was fine according to her. Okay, got pregnant for our first girl. All the problems started now. She was like 7 months pregnant when I was pregnant with her 7 months when the guy started to do small. I want to go out with my friends. Come back the next day. Now play. You know what? You just have to, according to African, they'll say cover up for your husband now. You get to wear clothes, cover up. Everything was just going okay. It later changed. We're still patching it up. See, Congo decided to say, he won't knock my friend now. The one I helped in my house. He knocked my friend finish now. The same single mom stigma. We were separated for 14 months before our family came together. They talk, forgive him. The same single mom stigma. So that I don't go and come the born for 2 children, 2 father. Open said this Mogo Park, it don't change now. For where? I still went on. I born the second one, a boy. Okay, now there's a boy and a girl. I guess he's not going to misbehave again. Oh, we are not being tell me saying fall in love with white babe. So what I'll do now? So because of that, I should not go and hide myself. I remember the only thing I told him, like, okay, now that you're misbehaving again, make sure this time if you leave, you're not coming back because I won't accept you back. I'm not your being when you think anytime you want, you dump me and come back again. You understand? Mm-hmm. I softly washed myself, repackaged myself. I took time for healing, almost 2 years. Mm-hmm. I started dating again like a year and, if I'm not mistaken, a year, 8 months, almost 2 years. The first guy I dated, he's not even like, how will I say it? No, it not even reached like 6 months. We started talking during the pandemic. We talked for a very long time. After pandemic, then we saw ourselves. But we've been knowing each other for a very long time. He's a family friend. He returned when he asked me, say, marry me. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
He returned to his base because he's not staying here. My rule is, if you're coming, if we're dating, if I'm not very sure, my children will not know you. So you hang in one hotel. If you are ready to date me, ready to get the money you want to spend. Am I saying you should spend the money on me? No, you're going to spend the money on your hotel, your flights, all those stuff. I'll bring food for you. If that's what you want. If you're used to African food, I'll come to my house, I'll cook for you. But my kids will not know you. You have to set that standard. If there's any single mom listening now, you have to set that standard to yourself. Because a woman has a child and a woman with no child is the standard you set for yourself. There are girls that have not even had kids. That men, they are nothing to write home about than women that has kids. You get me? Mm. Kim Kardashian, she's dating today. Nobody's talking about that. She's no longer a single mom now because she's a millionaire. Mm. Mm. You know, nobody's asking where is the father. We keep hearing single mom. What about the single dad? What about those ones that are irresponsible?
Mm-hmm. That's what Jay was saying too.
Because people, I heard her. A lot of people, they front, back, center, single mother. Okay, fine. What about the fathers? Mm-hmm. The single mom, they are here today. If they want to work, if they are going to work, they'll look for somebody to come and take care of the children. Inside the salary that is not enough, she will still pay the person. Why the father will just wake up in the morning, dress himself up, and drive to the work. We are the one that are here, standing every day. The children will be sick midnight. I know how many nights I will be checking my son or my daughter's temperature. I will not sleep. So if anybody, I saw that guy's video, I just passed because sometimes some people where they're not guessing, where they don't colo, man, not use the other word, where they don't colo, they don't drop yeah, man, nothing they work for their head again. Their frustration, the whole carry and come internet, come they talk nonsense, social media. What are you saying? You're so like when if you're describing a strong woman, you start by describing a single mom, as in like it's not easy. It's everyday struggle. And if you know you want me, I keep my if you the standard way I set for myself. One, if I want to date you, if you never have born, I'm not going to date you because you cannot even understand my situation. That one is number one. You can't understand where I am. You have to be a dad as well. Because I'm not going to date you to come say, okay, yes, you know what, now we'll come and get married. If we peradventure get married, just for companionship, because I don't want born for you. You'll get your children, I'll get my children. We just know we want to stay together and just build memories together. I don't want to have your child. I'm done having kids. I got 2 children. It's enough for me. You get me? So they should just stop putting single mom in one basket. Everybody know. So are we saying some not bad? Some are bad. Some are terrible. But before they can't even reach that extent, somebody push them to. Who did they push sugar for a match when no go leak them? No human being. I keep saying it. Nobody ugly and no human being is bad. Now circumstances not cause. If I choose tomorrow, come to say, you know what, I will never do this to a man again. I'll never do because now my choice is where I'm coming from. But I choose not to take that because I hear myself like, well, some saying the single dad will now be coming to sleep with that. The woman don't know herself. If man will just disgrace you, carry you, wipe ground how many times? Go come see him pikin. You can't follow and smile. Come on now. You need to ask yourself who you be.
And it's not even about her circumstances. It's easy. It speaks to who the individual is.
Yes.
So it's not that she's cheating on you in the relationship because she's a single mother. She's cheating on you because she's a cheat.
Yeah.
That's it. That is it. My fear not go let my ex come put him out saying, I had just called you. I just want to check if the children are home. There's something we want to discuss. Can I come to the house? At the beginning of when we separated, I did that. And I warned her, I said, come. If you know, say wife, no, they hungry you. Waiting there between that wife leg, no let her nick. And I say, come. I'm not verse when you say you fall in love. Because love is a beautiful thing. Everybody go fall in love. But the fact say you can't insult me. Now, so you forget one document, you know, forget the other document for hours where your children not at their house. I said that one a big insult to me, and I slapped on my face. I said, if you ever try it again, I said, you know my sweet part, you also know my bad part. I said, if you try them, you not try them again, Like, come on now. That one way they talk, you know, seeing safe. That fear go let that guy go home to single mother. Although I don't know the one way they talk about. Ask me your bill now, the way I am right now. If you want to ask me how you see me face to face, you go first touch your head, first look yourself for mirror first. Come on now. Which kind talk be that one? I saw the video. The guy provoked me. I just throw in my eye because I don't hear a lot of this one.
That's why we didn't replay this video. And today was the first time we actually watched it. When I saw a few seconds of it online, I mute her. Because I don't want to hear the remaining nonsense. Go to the comment section, say people they insult that. So this guy has said something stupid. So we saved the video. Say one day we'll go talk about them. And it was today, a few minutes before the show. You and I will sit and we'll say, let's listen to what this guy has to say. And lo and behold, now rubbish. So something like this.
Nonsense now.
You cannot be repeating because now nonsense words like this you could remember if you can't repeat them. So that's why we say we're not playing it the second time
because we don't want anybody to be
2 minutes, 5 seconds of just nonsense.
That's scallywag.
Just nonsense. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Monica. Junior,
thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you, my beautiful sisters.
Oh, you're your pen.
Queen of fried rice.
Queen of Spanish Nigerian fried rice. Fried rice where they speak Spanish. We go send pilots. Make it a send fried rice. Thank you, Monica. Thank you for sharing your story. I know we've heard it from everybody, but for people who have not heard Monica's story, this is amazing. Thank you so much, Monica. Thank you. Gigi, Gigi said, I had an ex. He had 6 girls and a boy for 2 separate women. And a hidden one. The story continues. And a hidden one. And a hidden one. He said, Gigi said, the ex said he spoke derogatory about his exes and held himself on high esteem. Classic narcissist. No doubt concluded he was the problem. Red flag. Now wisdom. Junior, you are welcome. Where you did? We they hear you, but we know they hear you.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Yeah, why you tension us?
Just pause like that. Say,
you guys adrenaline is so high, so I'm just trying to make sure you guys calm down a little bit.
Calm down.
You know that calm down. That calm down.
We cannot. When you gonna make me calm down?
But you guys should listen. You are putting a lot of emphasis on energy on one idiot that decided to borrow somebody's vehicle, possibly, and decide to make a video of such.
No, you are misjudged. Now,
but hold on.
We dey address waiting the individual talk. You understand?
No.
Because when
exactly.
In fact, say we dey address who gives a hoot about this scallywag. We dey address waiting the individual
and make individual
talk because it's what addressing in a debate topic. Now who they pay attention.
And you know us, and that's our energy, so it can fire up at any time.
And I know say some people they think like that. Some people also comment for the live this thing. And I tell those people, they call face us.
There are some comments you not go see.
So the fire is passionate fire. It's not fire of say make people flavor. No, as they do us.
Make we use Junior words. Make we calm down. So that
we go calm down. I'm muting my mic.
Yeah. So there was lack of wisdom in what he had said, because he made a comment and said there is no dignity in marrying a single mom. And I think he further said something about if a single guy married a single mom, that child, he made a comment about the child not being maybe legit child or something like that. Not being able to have a child. But I probably didn't say it properly, but I was trying to come from the angle where, what about a girl that has not been married before, and also a lady that hasn't been married before, and they end up getting married for so many years, they have no kids. Then they end up going to adopt someone else's child. You know what I'm saying? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, so they go and adopt someone else's child. I mean, I don't think that is I think personally, this is just my opinion, I think he knows what the truth is. I think he did that video simply because he wanted to trend on social media, because obviously we know that good stuff don't really trend on social media that much. So bad stuff are the things that really trend. And now we are talking about him. I'm sure he got a lot of views on that particular videos.
I don't understand. Now old video. We don't know this week we see come out. Now old video.
We saw it on
I think at your last
Instagram.
I don't care whether I don't care about clouds content. I don't care what his intention is, because I cannot be digging into the mind. It's not my calling. No, the words from the individual
many people also think like him. So we have to talk about him. So not even give your energy to try to think whether they talk about
I don't care. There are many people that chase cloud. If cloud chasing is somebody's calling, it is their business. But when they
the truth is that we need to try to change the narrative. Like Dewale made a comment when he talked about in Nigeria, if a woman is not married, you're not seen. You're not being valued in the society. So we have to change the narrative. I don't know how we are even going to do that, because Africa or Nigeria particularly still have a long way to go. For example, even in churches, they will tell you, like a pastor's wife will tell you, if you're not married, oh no, this meeting is supposed to be only for a married woman. So like, they don't even care what goes on in your home. Just the title being married gives you that privilege for you to be able to attend like a community event or stuff like that. So yeah, exactly. I think maybe we need to shift the paradigms and have more awareness as to it is okay for people to be single. I think I posted a comment earlier run when you guys started. When I think there was a back and forth between Eunice and I and Toby based on what Samolu had said. I was coming from the angle that I'm not saying that a woman cannot make a unilateral decision to stay on her own. What I'm trying to say, I think Jay actually kind of like peeped my point. She said there could be, one of the reasons could be the fact that the lady might, some ladies, the husband might not be coming for them. There are no suitors coming. That way, that could be one of the reasons where they say, you know what, okay, I'm just going to stay on my own and be able to maybe have a child and just stay on my own and have nothing to do that. They do so well. It's not just having a child that defines who you are. I think maybe society needs to have, Africans especially needs to have a rethink of how they view this unity and marriage of a child has to come out of, if there is no child. Exactly. So I think we need to debunk that narrative to make it seem that this is not the way to go. Like you guys already said that single moms are doing amazing things there. We are in no way, let's nobody stumble on this video and said we are encouraging people to be single mom. That's not.
Don't think about what how people will accept the video. Don't drop your thing with your chest. How anybody wanna interpret? How anybody wants to interpret what you have said? That one are their business. See, you can never really. You don't think for them. Now when they are concerned, we said it times that number. I don't care. I don't care. If you watch the video, your belly paying you. That's not my business. And yes, we are adding change because we are talking about the issues. Good thing, not they spread.
And the thing is that I'm not here to come and be changing the society. I'm not here to convince or confuse. What's my business with that? If you're an individual, you know that the society where you are staying in, they are constituting.
You know what is good, and you know what is bad. And you have conscience. You speak up. That's like what all of us are doing here today. We are all talking. It might look like we're not doing anything, but we are talking.
If I meet somebody who is condescending, or say I did in a garden sitting down, you are condescending to somebody, you're gonna speak up. We they speak out. Whether I get office, whether I get bus stop. As my spirit, they move me, I'm gonna speak out because it has come to me, and I have.
It's because many good people are silent. That is why evil thrives in the world today. So we are actually contributing.
That's correct.
To positive change.
Yes,
you know how many topics you don't contribute on for this platform. We talk about many things and that we have not talked about that you have brought to the channel.
Exactly.
So anybody when go come here, they twist some waiting person don't say to fulfill their own agenda. That's their goddamn fucking business.
Exactly. Thank you, my dear.
They
want to give you this thing.
So I will end it on this note. So one of the reasons why it will be difficult to actually move that type of narrative in Nigeria, to be specific, I can't really necessarily speak for other countries because there is no law that really protects this type of idea that to say no, we are still trying in 2022 trying to fight for equality. The problem is that even the women themselves will be pushing for this. The women themselves, probably in the Senate or in the House of Assembly, they will be on some of them, I'm talking about even married women, both married and single women, they will support this statement that this guy has put through. I'm talking about women, not just men. So that is the problem.
You have good citizens talking about it and occupying those spaces. Because whether they be politicians or not be politicians, they're human beings. It's everyday people. There are things in Nigeria, there are women in Nigeria that are single women. We don't tell you before about court shows on this YouTube. We have Nigerian women, some of them are illiterate. They go to speak,
but they know the law.
They carry their dead beats baby daddies to court
and put them on
child support, even if it's 5,000 naira a day. So people are moving forward.
Our goal, we just have to dig deeper. The goal for today is that if an individual, wherever you are in the world, whether you are in Africa, whether you are in whatever continent you are in the world, if you are stigmatizing single mother for the fact that the title is on their heads, that they are single mothers, they need to stop.
You need to know it's bad.
Reset the mindset.
If you don't want change, keep your wickedness for your heart. We don't want to
reset the mindset, because at the core of it, they are first of all human beings who have their stories and are living their life.
Their emotions and their feelings, and they have kids, man.
Simple. That's it. You don't have to understand them or whatever. You don't have to understand. Respect their struggles, please.
That's what we're saying here today.
That's what we're saying here today. Whether they
your wickedness not your boys. What's the point of being bitter?
I don't want to make this video too long.
Unfortunately, because it's Africa, they won't mind their business. They still want to
Now make we dey drag them. We not go. We are helping the single mothers to mind their business today. So for the single mothers, when you get people for your life, when they hate on you, send them this video. Tell them to subscribe. You have something special to send to them.
Okay, no wahala. To Naija, where you have
rounding up. You have
2 minutes. No, 5. It's 1:50 now. Okay, 5 minutes.
We want to end now.
Because we want to end. We have a second live show.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, this thing for having me. And yeah, I think the guy was basically talking twaddle. You know, he doesn't seem to understand what he's talking about. Regarding single parenthood, I'm not so sure in Nigeria they have not done so well. From what I can gather, the 2 presidents in recent times were raised by single moms. Obasanjo's dad abandoned them when they were slightly older, and the mom raised him to become what he is today. Buhari, his dad died when he was quite early. So it's not like that Nigeria doesn't make space for single mothers. I think sometimes we have to look at the data on the ground before we start jumping. No, Nigeria is always ostracizing single moms. Because there's space and they're making it. 2 presidents in recent times. How many presidents have we had since democracy? Raised by single moms. So, and it tells you what that guy said was complete rubbish, because he doesn't seem to understand what single mothers have done, or even remarried ones. And it's just that simple, really. And sometimes people say all kinds of stuff without really paying attention to what's actually going on in the societies. Nigeria sounds like a kind of what they call it, how they describe it, you know, chauvinistic society. But if you look deep, you'll find something else going on. And I hope people look at these information before we just start jumping to conclusion, because sometimes it's easy to grab the headlines, and when it's obvious that there are 2 presidents in Nigeria, the one sitting there right now, were raised by a single mom. What can I say? It's just a fact.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you for summarizing that, and
putting it in
short, saying that from what I'm hearing you say is that in reality, single moms there are single moms who have done well, and we can see that in people who have been past presidents and current presidents of the country. I hear you.
Okay, so hear that. Thank you. So Toby, 1 minute. Final word. So that what is your message of encouragement to single mothers?
And once everybody rounds up, we'll post the link for the second live.
Common sense sisters. Thank you for your passion. 1 minute. Let's see. I'll do it less than 1 minute. Yeah, you guys have said it all. I mean, there's nothing more to add. Single mothers are amazing. I know we focus more on the stigma that's attached to them for the most part throughout the show, and that's great. We need to continue to have these conversations. At the same time, there's so much talk in the chat's corner about dating and all of that. I know you guys don't want to go there, but I just want to say that every person should do what's best for them. Do what's good for you. Choose your own path. Don't let people tell you what to do, what is good for you or whatever. Don't be so don't be guilt tripped into making decisions that are not good for you. So, but ultimately, we love our single mothers. Happy Mother's Day in advance to them, and please continue to do all the good work that you do. Don't let anybody shame you. Don't let anybody say whatever nasty, whatever. Just do you and live a fulfilled, happy life. That's all I gotta say. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much, Toby. See you on the next live show.
Thank you.
All right, sure. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
And Egosa, 1 minute. One message to single mothers.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. It may be less than 1 minute. Sorry. Yeah. The discrimination will continue as long as we have those toxic culture and tradition that back up this kind of thinking, because this kind of thinking doesn't occur in isolation. There are places where this kind of men draw their inspiration from, that they will boldly come on social media and be spewing this kind of rubbish. So at the end of the day, we should respect women's choices. That some of these women are single mom because of choice, some by circumstance, and we should be hailing this kind of women because they are doing amazing job, amazing job, and we can see their handwork out there. We have mentioned Barack Obama. Nigeria has mentioned Obasanjo and Buhari. But these women are not being praised; they are still being relegated in the background. Then a topic for another day is that even the children, even us, the children are not being spared. They see us as if we are handicapped. For example, they'll see us, where are you from? You tell them where you're from. They'll be like, hi, your papa. No, I don't have a relationship with my papa. And go find your papa now. Go find now. As if we are deficient without that man somewhere. So I guess I don't want to open a kind of worm. But it's just that kind of thing. Okay, go find your papa now. Go find your papa now. You're supposed to know where you come from. Now go find your papa. They're indirectly saying that your mother is not doing an amazing job. You need that man in your life. So yeah. So women really need to be applauded because they're really doing an amazing job. And I know that we'll have the topic again another day because I know this is on the end.
Something will come up now. Thank you so much, Egusa. Thank you. See you on the next live show. Right. Thank you. Adewale, we have you next.
Yeah, I just have something to say. I don't get why people tend to bash other people they don't like or fancy. I don't understand that thing. Just because I don't like a group of people, which I always find weird, does that mean I have to say bad things about them? Just pack your bags and walk away. I don't know. If you're not going to date a single mom, that's fine. I mean, you don't have to go around telling other people not to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I don't get it. They're doing I've always said when I see single moms, I just like, wow, you're really doing an amazing job. This is actually the job of two people, and you're doing it all by yourself, and you don't seem to be fazed or worried about it. Like, and I don't get why I have to then stand up and say, no, I'm not gonna date someone like you. I'm not gonna, because it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not gonna date that person, just walk away. I mean, just like when some people, it's just like me saying, okay, yeah, lady said that she's not gonna date me because I'm this way and that way, and then I get angry and say I'm not gonna date any woman that looks like her. Doesn't make any sense. So just you didn't have anything nice to say. Just
stop generalizing, and if you don't have anything
exactly,
nice to say,
just walk away. That's that simple. Life no hard. Just walk away.
Thank you, Adewale. See you on the next live show.
Thank you so much.
You too. Bye bye.
Life hard for them when they won't make life hard for them.
You know our mouth.
We go drag about that here.
Hey, Junior
from Canada.
Final words for what your message to single mom?
Oh well, single moms. As you continue to play the role of both mom and dad, just may God continue to strengthen you and know that your strength will not be in vain, and you are doing a lot for the society. That's it.
Thank you so much,
Junior.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And
see you on the next.
See you on the next live show. Okay.
Take care.
Now let's be reading the final comments of the crowd.
Before I read the final comments, some people before we come on the next live show, they will be saying, "We don't know. We don't to see you post. The easiest way, we're going to post the link on our community tab. This arrow here, we're going to post it here on community tab, and you'll be able to join us, or you can just refresh your page. You will see what we're talking about
the next live show. Mm-hmm. Anyways, the final words. Let me just quickly read them
from people in the chat.
Gigi said, it's a worthy topic that has generated discussions. Women are often castigated while men are exonerated / absolved of similar situations. Thank you so much, Gigi. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Gigi also said that I was raised by my father as a single dad until I was 15, and my mom took over as a single mom.
So you had both experiences.
Thank you so much, Gigi. Thank you. Samolu said, if you are, let me read this voice. Let me read this in a baritonian voice. Now, single mother, drag yourself with your crown. The common sense sister about to read what Samolu has written. If you are a single mom, own up your status. Carry yourself with so much respect and dignity. Don't listen to all these market noise. They add no value to your life. Common sense. Thank you, Samolu. Thank you.
And I wanted to see what Blanco was saying, because I think he was talking when we were talking with Junior. He said it's more about developing reasoning and thinking skills. Very, very key.
Rather than minding our business.
Exactly. Because good people have minded their business so much. People now have pride in society. So it's up to us that are good to also start shouting. Once our good voices are echoing, it will drown out negativity.
The power in that is that it will raise a awareness of consciousness in those people's mindsets. Let me figure it the other way around.
It'll be amazing.
Thank you, Gigi.
My senior brother's wife died 10 years ago, and he's been a single dad.
Honorably single dad. Kudos for
shout out to the single dads out there. Single dads out there. Tomorrow
doing the job.
Doing the job.
Father's Day is coming for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, Father's Day is coming for you.
You're welcome.
Monica, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. See how
tomorrow there's another video for Mother's Day video.
Yeah, so people should watch it tomorrow. But we have not finished for today. No confusion.
Sorry. And so
if you are in the Canada space or something, watch these food adverts. After this food advert, we'll do our normal bye-bye, and then we'll post the link for the next show. Where the food is, I did the chat.
Welcome to Yoyomi Alicious, the best Nigerian online food service in Toronto, Canada. We deliver to Toronto, Concord, downtown Toronto, Etobicoke, North York, Thornhill, Vaughan, Woodbridge, Mississauga and Scarborough. Order now at yoyomialicious.com. A unique taste of Nigeria. Follow us on Instagram at yoyomialicious. Like and share this video. Nigeria to the world.
Thank you for watching that. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe.
We have to move this subscription up. It's all our responsibility here.
Something.
People be saying we have to keep talking and raising awareness. Oh, now they see the subscription they hang for 2.8.
We are creating awareness that is good. People are not coming to watch.
Come and subscribe and be watching. And when you come and watch the app, because it is good thing. Good ideas and different opinions. Thank you so much, everyone. Those of you who called in with your full chest to talk, we appreciate you. Those of you who were commenting as the topic was going, sharing your ideas, sharing your opinion, whether you agree or disagree, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please refresh your page,
your Facebook.
The second live show.
We will talk about it. Please, make common sense.
Never depart from you. I don't forget. I depart.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.